Day two. Day two, you guys, of Vintage Vanity. Hi, Thrifty Treasures. Red Brick Cottage Co. Good morning. Good morning, Gypsy Kim. You guys, Gypsy Kim hopped in the raid train for us last minute to fill in. So thank you so much, Gypsy Kim. Hi, Frammies, Reagan Ribbon, Lavender Hair. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy day two. Let's see here. Let's start my first giveaway. There we go. You guys enter. Hi, Jessica. Hello, Kurt. Welcome in. Miss Cher. Good morning, Cher. How are you? Mm, Nothing better than coffee. Are you guys coffee drinkers? Tea drinkers? Don't drink? Hello, Sleepy. I know, Cher. I know. Hi, Danielle. Bun Bean. Both. Gotcha. Coffee. There's no place like home. Good to see you. Hi, Boogie. Hello, Lynn. Yes, got your coffee. Good. Oh, awesome, you guys. Enter the giveaway. Both. Mountain Dew Zero. My husband he's a, well, you just never know. He may be a Diet Pepper Zero, though, of course. I don't know. Small things we got to do, I guess. Bregra, hello. Heather Brooks, welcome in. Enter the giveaway, you guys. Mm, mm. The bigger the mug, the better the day. I love that. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. All right, you guys. So today is day two of Vintage Vanity Raid Train. Anyone here on day one? I was on day one. I was on day one shopping and following along. It was a lot of fun. The giveaway, you guys, the first giveaway that I have are going to be for these sweet little linens. It is a set of two, and they have a floral pattern on them. I thought those were adorable. So enter that giveaway. Great that you asked that, any uranium. I did see a uranium piece today in the shows, in the catalog. So how do y'all take your coffee? Cream. Yes, cream. Vanilla, French vanilla. So today, or what I'm going to do is the kickoff. I'm going to be on for 15 minutes. We're going to run 3 giveaways, and then we're going to raid into our first seller of the day. And that is going to be Gypsy Kim. So what this is the Vintage Vanity Raid Train. It is hosted by me and Miss Bobby Dazzle. I'm so glad that you guys are on this morning kickoff because I have giveaways. That's all my job is this morning, is to give you guys giveaways and go through my list of sellers and highlight an item that I think is pretty cool. Of course, I tried to pick out items that were not necessarily so like compacts and so vanity. What am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. But anyways, I picked out my favorite out of the stores and I wanted to share them with you. And we do have a glowy glass piece. And that is going to be this afternoon around 6 o'clock. I highlighted Peculiar 47 has glow glass. She has an antique glass dresser jar that glows under black light. So there you go. And it is her number 8. So what's cool about this is, say tonight you're not available at 6 o'clock. You can pre-shop all these stores, you guys. They're all cataloged. They're by number. Say you like that glowy glass piece, you can go into her store and you can set a max pre-bid. And what that means is, say you're willing to pay $20. Up to $20 for that piece. You can set that pre-bid, and say the piece only sells for 10, you'll only be charged $10. So that's the beauty of the pre-bids, you guys, is that you can set your maximum pre-bid on that item. And then if it sells for less, then you get it for less. Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hi, Melissa. Hi, Genele. Hello. Jersey Gap. Welcome. You guys enter the giveaway. It is for these sweet little hankies. So today, let's go ahead and get started. We're already 5 minutes in. Holy cow. We only have 10 minutes to go through. Pre-bid has saved me from missing something. bidding against bidding against myself saved you from bidding against yourself. That is very true. Yes, overpaying, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this morning we're gonna go ahead and see Gypsy Kim. What I like about her store, the item that I thought was pretty cool was number 8. She has a towel set, a beautiful towel set. It looked like it was brand new and it has swans on it. It's a beautiful pink with swans. So see, that's an item that you typically don't think vintage vanity. But that was absolutely gorgeous. That was one of my favorite pieces. And if somebody could type in Gypsy Kim, or if you're here, type in your name, highlight yourself. Oh, there we go. We have a winner already, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm here. There she is, Gypsy Kim. Reagan Ribbon, congratulations. Those are coming to you. Yay. All right. Giveaway number 2 is running. Number 2 is going to be these sweet little earrings. These are post backs. So that is giveaway number 2, you guys. Enter. I hope you like my little giveaways that I picked out. Okay, no, then after Gypsy Kim, she's going to be rating into Jessica Curtis. Jessica Curtis number 2 was one of my favorites. It is a Vanity Avon cream bottle. So she has a whole selection, and she's going to do winner's choice on them cream bottles. And they were a wide variety of Avon. All right, and then 10 o'clock we have Lavender Hair Vintage. Lavender Hair, I seen you in here. Please put up your, highlight yourself, give us those emojis. What I loved about her store, which was number VV, which stands for Vintage Vanity. There she is, Vintage Vanity number 36. She has an antique milk glass decanter, antique milk glass, Victorian milk glass, absolutely gorgeous. It does have some painting on it, I believe. Beautiful. And then Lavender Hair is going to be rating into Stitched in Vintage 86. She has 2 ginger jars. Now, the last time we had a Vintage Vanity, there's Jessica Curtis, Vintage Vanity. People were asking for ginger jars, and I haven't seen it being asked this time around, but Stitched in Vintage has 2 ginger jars. Those numbers are 46 and 47. At 12 noon, we have a newbie. Not really, though. She's been selling for a very long time, but she is part of our Vintage Vanity Raid Train for the very first time, and that is Thrifty Treasures. Welcome, Thrifty Treasures. You guys, she has some vintage purses. Beautiful. But I'm going to be calling out number 36, which was a brass glove holder. I don't know if you guys have been seeing them on other platforms, but they are like little hands that stick out from a brass pole that they're actually made to hold gloves, women's gloves. Absolutely beautiful piece. You guys don't want to miss her show. And then Thrifty Treasures is going to be rating into Frammy's Fabulous Finds. One thing that I liked in Frammy's store was number 1715, and it is a nesting lacquered tollware boxes. So they're a set of boxes that nestle in together, and they are nesting, and they're tollware. So they have painted florals on them. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys don't want to miss it. There's Frammy. Hi, Frammy. And then Frammy is going to be rating into Red Brick Cottage Co. You guys enter that giveaway. You got 2 minutes. Red Brick Cottage Co. is at 2 o'clock. Number 1189 stuck out to me. She has a wicker vanity mirror. If you are into that wicker look, that cottage core, that's going to be an item for you that you don't want to miss. Wicker vanity mirror. Woo! It's early. There she is, Red Brick Cottage Co. Thank you so much for joining us again on this raid train, friend. And then she's going to be rating into Danielle 919. And an item that I love in Danielle's store is a Shawnee Swan vase. I know Shawnee, I know Swan is very popular right now. The birds are just popular. But that swan vase, I believe it's in a yellow color. Absolutely beautiful, Danielle. And you also have some plastastic pieces, some vintage belts, maybe Bakelite or celluloid. So good. You know, I love my plastics. And then 4 o'clock is going to be Camella Studio. Camella Studio, her number 2 is fabulous. It's mid-century modern porcelain double cat figurine. So it's a double cat, kind of like a mom and a daughter. Mid-century modern for sure. At least that's the feel that I get from it. And that is a double cat figurine. Welcome in, you guys. Hi, Firefly, Stacy, Audrey. You guys are jumping on the kickoff party for Vintage Vanity Day 2. Yes, yes, yes. You guys can hang out and ride the train all day long. And then Camilla is going to be raiding into Gwen's kitchen. Sorry, Gwen's vintage kitchen. She has a ton of compacts, you guys. She's always bringing the compacts. I don't know where she keeps pulling them out from, but compact number 9 is sticking out to me. It is a powder compact with poodles on the front. So 2 poodle puppies on the front of that compact, which makes it stand out from the rest. I absolutely love it. Hello. Oh, who's our winner of the earrings? Those are going to Miss Cher. Congratulations, Cher. Way to start the day, my friend. Woohoo! All right, number 3, giveaway number 3 is running. All right, we just have a few more minutes before we raid into our first seller. Where were we? Oh, and then at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock is going to be Peculiar 47. Now, you guys, right here, if you click on this photo right here, that's going to give you the whole list of all the sellers that I'm mentioning today. So take a take a snap picture of it with your phone, and then you won't get lost throughout the train today. That's a great way to keep hopping on and off as you go out throughout your day. But 6 o'clock, Peculiar 47, that number 8, that is glowy glass, an antique glass dresser jar that glows. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she's also new to our raid train on Vintage Vanity. So welcome, Peculiar. At 7 o'clock is Pamela Treasures. Pamela Treasures, awesome. Oh my goodness. I don't. When I looked at her store, her items were not numbered. But she also, if you miss Thrifty Treasures glove holder, she also has one in her store. And then she also has a Nippon head vase that is very kitschy and very cute. But that's not numbered, but go check out her store. Rag and Ribbon is on tonight at 8 o'clock. She has a mid-century modern Hollywood Regency lipstick holder, you guys, and it is complete. It is complete with actual lipsticks. Oh my goodness. 4 lipsticks, Estee Lauder lipsticks included on that set. So you get the whole set and a great price. Super excited to see where that one goes for you, Rag and Ribbon. All right. And then 9 o'clock tonight. Oh my goodness. It's going to be all day long. 9 o'clock tonight is Nikki is So Blessed. Her number 24 is different and unique. It is a porcelain floral light switch. So it's a porcelain light switch cover. Beautiful. Love it. And then 10 o'clock, we are finishing the night off with Melanie May. This is, I think, Melanie May's second time with us on the Vintage Vanity Raid train. She has number 1, which is an antique milk glass vanity box. So if you grab that decanter in a previous show with lavender hair, you can also pick up tonight the antique milk glass vanity box. And she also has a fairy lamp that is a cobalt blue. So there you go, you guys. Also, so go ahead and click on this picture right here, the raid train schedule. But exciting news. We already have our next raid train scheduled. The Vintage Vanity, save the day, August 16th and 17th. So that'll be the next time that we do another Vintage Vanity raid train after today. So save that day, August 16th and August 17th. I did it. There we go. And we have less than a minute left. The next giveaway, you guys, is for this red, white, and blue little combo. It's got 2 necklaces and 1 pair of earrings. Rag and Ribbon, thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you. That was very nice of you. All right, we're getting ready to go see Gypsy Kim. Have a fantastic day. Let's draw this winner. Good luck, you guys. Who's going to get the patriotic baggie of jewels? Scarlett. Congratulations, Scarlett. Yay. Hey, Bella. Good to see you. Miss Bobby Dazzle, hi. All right, let's go see Gypsy Kim, and we will see you guys next time. Here we go. Raid Gypsy Kim. There she is, waiting for us. Bye, guys. Awesome. Cool, Scarlett.